Firstly, Jude, your first EFL start against Shrewsbury. How did you find it out there?
Yeah, it was good. It's really positive that I finally got to play, and it's been a work in progress with the manager and the staff and the other players. Every day working in training and stuff like that, getting me prepared for playing in these type of games. But yeah, it was positive. We got our first win in maybe 8 or 9, and yeah, it was really positive, and hopefully I can kick on from there.
You've had to be patient as well, like you say. You've had to work hard off the pitch, and I'm sure it's just the start for you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously the manager and the staff work closely with me because obviously I'm a young player. It's new to me, playing in the EFL. So yeah, I've always just kept on working hard in training. The boys are kept positive, and spoke to me in times where young players feel down because they're not playing and stuff. But you've got to be mentally strong in situations like this, and also just in football in general, and stick through it, and hopefully get your opportunity and play. And from there, people can watch you play, and then you gain more confidence, and also more confidence for the manager to play you as well.
Looking back on your year as a whole, as your final day of 2025 today, how would you sum it up? I mean, you've had lots of ups this year.
Yeah, it's been an eventful year. I mean, at the start of the year, obviously I was still in Spain, and I've had a lot of change. So I was in Spain at the start of the year, and then obviously in summer, I had to go through some stuff with in Spain to do with football, and then I finally got the green light to come over to England because I wanted to, and I came to Grimsby. I made up my choice to go to Grimsby, and ever since then, really, I've just been training and working hard, trying to get in the team, trying to get fit and available. And then and obviously I had my international call up as well, which is big for me and my family and all the people around me. Something I've worked towards always when I was younger. It's like a dream come true, really, playing for your national team. And went there, made my debut, managed to score 2, and then the end of the year tops it off by playing here, and hopefully I can just kick on for next year.
Speak to us a bit about those goals as well for your country. I'm sure that was amazing feeling.
Yeah, it was just a surreal moment. I think like something you've always worked towards as a kid, and I'm lucky enough to be able to do that when I'm only 21 years old. So I've got the rest to come, and I'm just really, really happy I'm able to even play for my national team.
You scored for the reserves for us on numerous occasions, but haven't quite found the net in a league game. I'm sure you're desperate to have that feeling for the club now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've been playing obviously friendlies for the boys that don't play to gain fitness and stuff, and it's always difficult playing in them sort of games. You're playing against lower opposition maybe sometimes, and games where you don't feel too up for it and annoyed that you're left out the team, but that's normal in football. If I managed to score a few goals in them games, and I think that's the part of a young player for your character building and to gain fitness and gain confidence. But yeah, it's been good overall.
And how's the gaffer been with you, obviously, during this process? Like we said previously, he's a manager that specialises in developing talent such as yourself.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like since the start, he's always helped me. He's been hands-on, and yeah, I think like in training, him and the staff around him, and also the players as well, help you a lot throughout this process. Because a young player, it's not as easy as just get thrown in and you play. You've got to work for your position. You also have players that are older, you more experienced in your position and stuff. So it's all about just gaining confidence from the manager and confidence for yourself as well, and just never giving up, and always training at your best, and and hopefully you get that opportunity to play.
And like you mentioned, obviously senior players, you've got players like Danny Rose, experienced veterans, played over 500 games in the EFL. I'm sure having players like that to sort of learn off and learn some nous and bits and pieces from them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the boys are really good. You got obviously Rosie and all the other experienced players as well, and they're all really good guys. They help the young players and me a lot. Because obviously when you're not playing, and it's always difficult for any player, especially as a young player, because you get caught up in your own mind, and sometimes it can be difficult. But with the help of the team and Rosie, for example, Greeny and all these experienced players as well, Pimmy. They're all just really good guys, and you know you can always rely on them and put your hand on their shoulder, and they help you a lot. So you can also look up to them and ask for advice on what they think as well. But you know, there's all really good guys, and they're really good guys to turn to as well.
2026. What your targets? You don't have to go into numbers, but I'm sure you know you're eager to kick on now, aren't you?
Yeah, no, 100%. I think for me, it's to obviously help Grimsby get to the place they want to be as much as possible until summer, and I think it's really possible. You know, we've been through a phase of 8-9 games, but I don't think that, you know, we were playing bad. It's just the results didn't go our way, you know, and it's only a matter of time. Like, the results do go our way, and all the boys are still confident in what we want to achieve. So I think that's one of the main goals by summer. As an individual, you know, I want to play as much as possible, really. I think if I play as much as possible, then, you know, the numbers will start to come, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself by saying certain numbers, but for sure to help the team get to where they want to be by summer as well. And then after summer, who knows, you know.
Fleetwood up next.
Yeah.
What do you expect from them?
Yeah, again, another physical team, a good team in the EFL, like they always have been. But yeah, we're expecting a physical team, but we're gonna head there and, you know, try our best to beat them. At the end of the day, we've got, you know, we're confident in ourselves. We come from the back end of Shrewsbury, so all the boys are really up for it. And it's good, it's a quick turnaround as well, because the boys have still got the energy from the last game.
Yeah, and Shrewsbury have only lost, not Shrewsbury, Fleetwood have only lost on one occasion at home this season.
Yeah. So
I'm sure you're hoping that you want to be, you know, a team that can go there and get a result, positive result.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, similar to Bromley as well. When they were were they unbeaten at home? Yeah. They were unbeaten at home as well. But yeah, Bromley we didn't play too well. But against Fleetwood, yeah, we go into the game with the same mindset, really, as if we were playing at home. You know, the away fans will help us a lot, like they always do. We've got a great away fan base and all the fans that travel. And I'm sure they'll get behind us for the game as well, like we need. But yeah, I don't think we look at their kind of past record at home, because at the end of the day, it's a game of football, you know. And
like you say, you know, our fans are always amazing away from home. I'm sure you're hoping that we can, you know, kick off 2026 in the best way possible and reward them with 3 points.
100%. I think that'll be the best way to start off 2026 for sure. But yeah, I think it'll be the start of, you know, something to come if we win this game.
Brilliant. Thanks, Jude.